welcome back to somebody on the rest of the way and to NXT Battleground out of 10. Taking place at UFC Apex. It's a big card. Trick Williams against All Ego Ethan Page, Roxanne Perez against TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordynne Grace, and much more. Triple threat match for the North American title. Hopefully it'll be as good as the one we saw at WrestleMania, and the Women's North American Championship ladder match to kick things off. Everyone had to work hard together to eliminate Lash Legend in this physical contest. It ended with a shocking run up the ladder by Kalani Jordan to retrieve the title. It was a surprise result. While Jordan was a dark horse, Saul Rooker, Fallon Henry and Legend all had a clearer path to the gold. However, it was very much Jordan has been one of the best in-ring workers of the women's division since her arrival, and was more than ready for the gold. And then Lola Vice, who beat her to capture the women's breakout tournament contract, is a major statement that solidifies Jordan as a rising star of the women's division. Even if she loses the gold quickly, which is possible, she will always be the first to hold the gold. The match itself was solid, including some unique spots. Michi was the ring general throughout for obvious reasons. However, the lack of energy due to the setup of the arena dampened the impact, but I still thought on the whole it was a very good match and an exciting winner as well, so I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Before it's time for Fraser and Axiom against the OC, and Fraser and Axiom overcome the best they threw at them, and with a final burst of energy, the Supersonic Joe hit a Spanish fly into a Phoenix Splash on Anderson to get the win. This is about as good as the OC has looked since returning to WWE. The veterans come to work, putting out athletic moves and rivaled their athletic offense. The same thing combination to let the action down, but this is awesome. Chance did slip out a few seconds when the in-ring performance was moving its passes. Despite strong story behind the action, the drama was lacking down a stretch. It never truly felt like OC had a real chance to win. But perhaps this should be re-evaluated ahead of a potential rematch. But at the same time, we were happy to see this feud kind of done now, because I thought it was a good match, and definitely the right result. Before it was then time for NXT Underground, with Shayna Baszler took on Lola Vice. Vice found an opening target to the right knee of Baszler, allowing her to dominate the early action. The damage paid off as a second spinning back fist knocked out the Queen of Spades. This match was made for the format, helped by the loud pounding of the wrestlers along the ring. Baszler made Vice look dangerous throughout this hard-hitting match. NXT Underground so far remain the staple and should be for a long time to come. Vice and Nelly Thorpe are an established dominant force of the format, and many others would thrive in this setting. It's questionable if Vice was ready to pick up the wins over the likes of Natalia and Baszler, but NXT is committed to her and she only needs to prove she's worthy of it. These wins will definitely push her to title contention, and anything else would be a big waste of two main roster veterans losing. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Good stuff, looking forward to seeing it progress on. But moving on then to Obafemi against Wesley against Joe Coffey for the North American title. Gallus made a save of Coffey time and time again. However, Lee dived onto Coffey and Wolfgang. Obafemi planted both challengers with a powerbomb to win the match dominantly. The least expected Gallus interference hurt the pace of the contest. But it didn't stop what was another quality title defence. No one in WWE has looked more consistently impressive over the last year than Femi since his debut. The way he took down both men at the end left little question who the champ was. Hopefully NXT will rebuild Lee for a singles bout next month against Femi. Then he's still a money match for the right stage. Joe did his job, but was clearly the odd man out in this one. I still thought it was a fun match. And big for Femi to retain as well. So on the whole, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 and can't wait for the singles match. Before it's time for Roxanne Perez against Jordynne Grace. For the Women's Championship. Grace countered Roxanne time and time again, using her incredible strength. However, Paxley distracted Grace by trying to steal the TNA Knockouts Champion. The Knockouts Champion laid out Paxley in a surprise appearance by TNA's Ash by Elegance, the former Dana Brooke. The Prodigy caught Grace afterwards with a pot rocks to win. If any NXT fans are sceptical about TNA, Grace delivered his spot, showing out for the entire Knockouts division. She and Perez worked a more Knockouts match than an NXT match. The Prodigy has rarely looked comfortable with an opponent, working out an impressive speed without slowing. Unfortunately, the lane finish let it down, but the action came before was incredible. And hopefully this TNA partnership will grow and allow more wrestlers to be part of this in the future. Great to see Dana Brooke as well. I thought, this was overall a rip-roaring success, and hope we see more of it. Great stuff. 8 out of 10. Before it's time for Trick Williams against Ethan Page in our main event, and Trick Williams looked extra motivated, pushed by the taunts of All Ego, that's for sure. When Page's best shot could not put his rival away, he got incensed by the ref. This distraction allowed Trick to recover and hit the Trick knee for the win. Page was the obvious leader here, sometimes pushing Trick past the speed he was comfortable with. However, the challenger motivated the champ to work extra heat. So it's a clear indication that Trick has room to grow as a top man in NXT, but it's also a strong showcase that he can get there working with great competitors. The women should have main evented, even when the messy finish. There was no big surprise left for NXT to deliver at the end. It would have been cool for a TNA arrival for his next challenger to arrive. However, no one does seems like the option, but who knows, things could change. It gets 7 out of 10 from me though. I thought it was a decent match. Ethan Page did well here, but Trick obviously retains, and kind of elevating him as well, and very much looking forward to seeing where it all leads next. overall, NXT Battleground gets 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, it's a really good episode of Battleground. I thought, the Roxanne stuff, the Trick stuff, I thought on the whole, all of the action was really good. I think mostly we got the right results. I think there's just a growing hype really about NXT at the moment. Now we know about the whole TNA crossover thing. It's really elevating the show on the whole. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.